Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video. I am Andrella, and thanks for watching here at the Next Level Podcast, where I want to help you get to the next level. So you want to know how I'm going to do that today, right? So last time we talked about planning and we talked about goal setting. Well, today I want to talk about budgeting. Budgeting is an action word, so it is going to require that you do something. Budgeting is simply writing out your income versus your expenses. And it's also the most important part of budgeting is to hold yourself accountable for how you spend your money. So let's talk about it. So today I want to talk about the end game. Every video that I do is going to be geared toward asking you what is the end game. And the end game, your end game is, what are you going to do when it's time to retire? Are you going to be financially set? Are you going to be able to retire with peace? Are you going to be able to enjoy your retirement? Or are you going to have to go back to work to making ends meet because you didn't plan, because you didn't set goals, because you didn't budget? So that's what really is the end game. The end game is what really all of these videos will be geared toward. So let's start out. For the young people ages 16 to 25, budgeting is most important right now. I know you guys spend your money on getting your hair done, your nails done, buying the latest gym shoes, the video games, whatever it is that young people do. But if you can just set aside some money so that you can start really early, you'd be amazed at what you'll be able to accomplish by the time you are 26, 36, or somewhere up in those age brackets. But it's important that you create a budget right now so that you can see where your money is going, where your money is going. Of course, you have bills. 16 to 25-year-olds don't have very many bills, but for those that do have some bills, you want to write out those bills, the income, and then you want to subtract your expenses from the income, and then you want to take the bottom line, what you have left over, and you want to first and foremost put away a couple dollars, whether you start with $25 a week or every 2 weeks, or $50 a week or every 2 weeks, whatever it is that you can put aside for your savings, putting it in a place where you're not going to touch it from now until you retire. This is what budgeting will allow you to do. And before you know it, you'll have a lump sum of money that you will start to see grow, and hopefully you'll get excited about that and just keep kind of pouring in to that savings. And then budgeting will also allow you to use the rest of the money. Remember, you're putting aside a small amount for savings, and then you'll pay attention to what you're going to do with the rest of the money. Meaning you can use the rest of the money to pay off one of those bills, so that the next time that you get ready to, when you get paid the following month, you will have one less bill if you pay attention to what you do with those dollars after you budget. And then when you get ready to pay the bills the next month, you will have one less bill. Like I just said, you have one less bill to pay, and then you can start tackling the next bill, and so on and so forth, until you are really bill free. I'm sorry. And at this point, between 16 and 25, you really shouldn't have that many bills, to be honest with you. But some do. So we're moving on to the next age bracket, which is 26 to 50 years old. At this age, again, if you sit down and create a budget, you will really be held accountable. At this age, the pressure is starting to build up. You have emergencies that you have to tend to in the event that something happen. You want to make sure that you have some money to cover those. You have pressure where you have children, and you want to make sure that you are providing for them, as well as saving money for your future. And different things come up for kids. I mean, just, out of nowhere. And not to mention those that want to continue to buy name brand clothes and things of that nature, iPads and iPods and the latest phones. Of course, you want to make sure that you can provide for your children. But if you sit down and create a budget and look at where those dollars are going after you've paid your income and your expenses, after you write down your income and subtract your expenses, whatever you have left over is most important for this age group to put money aside for your future, because now you're in the middle of your life and you're really not thinking about by the time you get 50, 60, what you're going to be doing. You really kind of just spending in the moment. So I implore this age group, 26 to 50, for you guys to really sit down and create a budget and start putting those extra dollars to the things that I just talked about, which are emergencies and retirement and just money to set aside so that you can start to prepare really early in your lives. And then the next age group would be 51 and up. 51 and up, it's not too late for you to sit down and create a budget for yourself as well. Again, a budget is writing out your income and subtracting your expenses, and whatever dollars you have over at this point in this age in your life, you want to put the maximum amount of money toward your retirement, because you are really, really close. And I would hate for you to have to retire and then realize that you cannot make ends meet, and then you have to go back out there and start working again just to get enough money to pay your bills. You lose your peace, you're stressed out, you don't have the flexibility of your time that you would love. And for those who haven't retired, you will be delaying your retirement. So at that age, 51 and up, you want to create a budget. It's not too late. Just because we're a little older don't mean that we don't need to sit down and write out where our income and our expenses have gone or are going, because we are used to spending our money the way we want to spend it or the way we've always spent it. It's really not too late. Sit down, create a budget, and then be held accountable for where you spend those dollars. So I want to challenge everybody this week. I want to challenge everybody that's listening to me this week. Well, actually for the month, for the rest of this month of January, I want to challenge you to sit down, write out a budget, which includes your income and all of your expenses, every penny of your expenses. When you subtract those, again, I want you to look at that dollar, that bottom line, and then I want you to take some money. Take $50 if you get paid every 2 weeks, and it'll be $100 a month. Take $25 if you get paid every week. That'll be $100 a month. Put that aside, don't touch it, and then pay attention to the rest of the money that you are have left over after you've created your budget with your income minus your expenses. And then really think about what you can do with that money to help you move forward, whether you want to put some additional money with the savings or whether you want to take some of that money and pay your bills off. So I am imploring you this week, I'm challenging you this week to go ahead and create a budget so that you can start to be held accountable for where your dollars go. Also, guys, I do want to also share with you my book, which is, again, Secure the Bag. And you can find this on Amazon. It is a simple guide to saving and building wealth before the age of 30 years old. And I think in the book you'll find the tips that will help you, the things that I'm talking about currently right now, and we'll continue to talk about, which will help you to get to your retirement. We have to change our mindset. We have to change the way that we use our money, the way we spend our money, the way we think about money. We have to change those ways that we've grown up or we've been taught, if it's not helping you to get to a place of flexibility, financial stability, and retirement, comfortable retirement. If we're not in those mindsets or thinking about those things, then this book should help you to get there, as well as listening to my videos, which you can find me on TikTok, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on YouTube, The Next Level Podcast. And hopefully something that I say or do in these videos, something that I say in these videos will help you get to the next level, because that's really important to me. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I hope this year 2026 is and will be a prosperous new year, a healthy new year for you, and I hope that you will enjoy every moment of it. Again, we talked about planning, we talked about goal setting, and we talked about budgeting this time. So I'm really asking you guys, I'm challenging you, I'm imploring you, I'm wishing and hoping that you guys will create a budget, and then let me know what you think in the comments by commenting, like, and sharing my videos, whether or not you think that this is helpful for you. And even next week, when we come back together, that you will let me know if you did create a budget and if it's going to be something that you think that you can continue to do from here on out. So again, thank you guys for watching the Next Level Podcast. I'm Andrella, and I'm here to help you get to the next level and have a great day. Thanks so much.